Hey, I'm Sarah Gaither with Carolina Pottery. Welcome to our new studio. Today our DIY craft is all about mason jars. I just love mason jars and know most people do too. So let's get started. So we have all different kinds. We have this one that we've actually dipped in chalk paint. So you would just take a bucket with your chalk paint, dip your mason jar down in it, and then I have a chalk pen. You could also use regular chalk like you use in a kindergarten class, but I like this pen because I have a little bit more control over it. So you could paint just like a herb on it, and then you just want to make it look as fancy as you want to. You can also actually get stencils and use stencils to draw on the chalkboard paint. So that's one idea to use with your mason jar. Another one is we're going to turn it into even more of a drinking glass. Of course you can hold the handle and drink that way, but this is kind of fun. So you take your lid and you put your lid on, and then you're just going to put the metal part around that holds your lid on, and then we have these fun drinking straws. So this would look great with some lemonade or sweet tea in it for your backyard barbecue. Then one neat thing is nowadays a lot of people are using mason jars in weddings. So this is a gadget that you actually put a tea light in. And so you place this inside the mason jar, and this secures it on. And then because it's safer, I like using these little battery operated tea lights. And then we're just going to drop the tea light down into the mason jar. And one thing you could do is then you could even hang these from the trees or set them around on your tabletops. So that's something else we can do. Now these weren't exactly mason jars, but I loved what they said. This says hopes and dreams, and it's actually a bank, but we're going to use it. It still works like a jar, mason jar. And we're going to actually turn this into a soap dispenser. And so I'm going to take, this came as a little kit. I'm going to put this part underneath. And that screws together here. Set this inside and then screw the whole top on. So now you have a dispenser. You could also use this with your dish soap beside your kitchen sink. And the last thing we're going to do is we would fill this with water, and then we're going to use it as a vase. Or if you're like me, I would use artificial flowers to set it out and know that they would make me smile because the flowers would last a long time. So thanks for joining us today. I'm Sarah Gaither with Carolina Pottery.